Hey everybody, welcome to the return of Bronson Rants. Yes, it is coming back. It is going to be bi-weekly, hopefully, and it is going to be awesome. Alright, so I want to talk about something that's been irritating me fairly recently, and I got thinking about it because of an article that Jeff Gerstmann over at Giant Bomb did. It's about games that he wants to see sequels from that haven't had sequels in a while. And this is what it reads. It's about Burnout. And it says, "Dear EA, fucking come on already. Sincerely yours, Jeff Gerstmann." And that pretty much illustrates my frustration with EA and the whole Burnout franchise. I love Burnout. Burnout 3 is one of the best games of all time. Burnout Revenge was a solid, great game. And Burnout Paradise is one of my favorite games ever. It's so good. If you have not played Burnout Paradise and you like arcade racing games, go get it. It's on the PC, it's on the 360, it's on the PS3. It is one of the best arcade racers ever made. And what the fuck are they doing with this franchise? The last Burnout game was Burnout Paradise, which came out in January 2008. That was 7 years ago. I was a sophomore in high school when that game came out. And what are they doing? What are they doing with Criterion right now? Absolutely fucking nothing. And their response is, Need for Speed. Need for Speed has been fucking awful for years. When was the last time we had a great Need for Speed on the level of Burnout, on the level of a game that is as good as any of those Burnouts? Like, yeah, that 2011, I believe, Cop Need for Speed game was pretty solid. And there have been, like, some kind of good-ish to good level games in there. But why waste that talent and that energy propping up this husk of a franchise that just literally sells on name recognition alone, when you could be producing some of the best arcade racers of all time? Criterion is the best team at making arcade racing games. You look at Burnout Paradise, you look at Burnout 3, you look at Burnout Revenge. That streak of games, even Burnout 2, and even a couple of those Need for Speed games, they make the good ones. The Burnout team is the one that is making even the halfway decent Need for Speed games at this point. And think of all the new stuff you could do on the PS4 and the Xbox One and modern PCs with Burnout. Like, think about how big Burnout Paradise was and how much bigger it could be now. And why? What, do you not like money? Burnout Paradise sold tons and tons and tons of copies, and a shit ton of people bought DLC for it. And the Burnout game sold great in general. I don't see why EA is just, we don't want to touch that. And if Criterion doesn't want to work on Burnout, EA, you own them, and you own the property, and say, hey, you're making a new Burnout. I'm sorry. This is just incredibly frustrating. I love the Burnout franchise. It's one of the franchises I want to see come back. I don't want this to turn into Killer Instinct, where I have to wait 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 years before I get to see another one of these games. Please don't do that to me, EA. Make another Burnout. Get Criterion on another Burnout. Think of it this way. Alright. Holiday 2018. Burnout Paradise 2. Big open city. Great soundtrack. Fun to race around. Bring back Crash Mode. That was something people really wanted. And keep that open world structure the same. Oh my god. It'd be amazing. It'd be so good. The thing that irritates me is I say all this and I know it's not going to happen. I know that EA is going to continue to shove Need for Speed down my throat, and I'm not going to play it or enjoy it when I do play it. And, or I'm not going to play it, or I'm not going to enjoy it when I do play it. And Burnout's going to slowly continue to fade into history outside of me and a couple of really die-hard fans. And that's pretty much it. It sucks. Come fucking on. Bring Burnout back. That's pretty much it. I realize this is a shorter episode. I'll be back in 2 weeks with probably something a little more soapboxy. Anyway, this is the return of Bronson Rants. You all go check out the What the Hells that have been posted last week and the one that's going to be posted next week, hopefully. Have a good week.
Access granted.